destination. All these and more we pray, believing you are doing more than we're able to ask. In Jesus' mighty name. Praise the Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Please, those sitting at the back, you have to please proceed to the front seats, so that those who will come shortly from now will not have to disrupt the function. They will have to stay at the back. While we are doing that, and let me have the privilege of presenting to all of us a welcome address. Honorable Commissioner, Permanent Secretary, the Executive Secretary, the Primary Executive Secretary, Anambra State Health Insurance, the Director of the Challenge Initiative. Good morning, all. My dear distinguished colleagues, once again, good morning. Please, we are here today to appreciate ourselves, appreciate in a very special way our brothers and sisters that have contributed to the successful implementation of the and program in family planning services in Anambra State. We are going to hear more about that, but mine is to say welcome to all of us and welcome to our dear partner that have come all the way from Abuja. Even though we are coming probably after a while, but the support that has been coming from your organization to the state is laudable enough. I have been in the Department of Public Health for quite some time now, and I know fully well the impact of your support to our people and to Nigeria in general at a time where our economy isn't very good. Yes, we are having a number of children there that we cannot cater for. And for this reason, you have come to assist us, not that we may stop reproducing, but that we may begin to give gaps so that the number of children we have are the number of children we can take care of. So with this, I say welcome to all of us that have come here, and welcome again to TCI. Your model is very, very interesting to me as a person, because you say you are going to do it in a demand manner. It's there in the book you're going to launch. In a demand manner that our people will have to be demanding for family planning service instead of us taking the family planning to them. The model you put here is that they will be, our people will be demanding for it. In other words, they will be made to understand. They will be made to see the needs for them to have the family planning services for a better tomorrow. So for all this, I have the privilege again, once again, to say welcome and feel relaxed. This is not a program that's going to take so much of our time. Good enough, Honorable Commissioner has so much itinerary to do today, and we're not going to be wasting any of our time. So, good morning, everybody. May I also request that the Executive Secretary and CEO Anambra State Primary Health Care Development Agency presents for us and opening remarks. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Anambra. Our brand new and action Honorable Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afam Obidike. Our own CAMSEC, State Ministry of Health, Mr. Linus Mwanko, the TCI Director for Nigeria, here present, other directors of State Ministry of Health, program officers of State Ministry of Health and Anambra State Primary Health Care Development Agency, our partners, TCI, here present, CSO, media. Good morning, everyone. So I also join in welcoming you all to this event, and we are also congratulating TCI on their successes so far. Yes, I use so far because I want to believe that this is, the beginning of another phase. I wouldn't call it the end of the phase. And yeah, they deserve that. I can remember the 72-hour makeover, an initiative of TCI. It was so dramatic, whereby about 6 health facilities, the workers closed for work on a Friday. And by the time they came to work on Monday morning, their PHC was transformed. It was fully renovated and equipped. So this is an innovation by TCI, which we hope we can also adapt in our PHCs. Yes, family planning is so important. There are so many advantages of planning the family. Number one, the woman needs time to recover after a pregnancy before embarking on another pregnancy. We also need to consider the economic conditions in the country right now. We know how it is families are finding it hard to pay school fees, feed the family, run around, so many things at the same time. So this is another reason why we should plan our families. Family planning is also good for the economy, both for the home and for the nation. As you know, the home is the unit of social, the socialization. So it is very important that the parents are able to provide to the children adequate attention that they need, both spiritually and look into their ways. So when you have too many children, you will not be able to do that. So we are very happy to partner with TCI, and we appreciate all they have done through the years. They have also spearheaded our tax shifting and tax sharing policy. Under TCI initiative, a lot of our crews were trained on the long-lasting contraceptive methods. This is also one thing we are also grateful with TCI. So on that note, I welcome you all, and I say that this meeting will further throw more light on the activities of TCI in the state. Thank you and happy deliberations.
Thank you very much, ES, for being eloquent enough. And thank you also for allowing us access to the private health centers under your care. To have these services provided for our people. Thank you very much. Please, hello. One house, please. Please be committed to recognize somebody who is very important in this gathering. A representative of the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education. She has been here and we didn't recognize him or her. Please, Pamsec, please, can we see you, Permanent Secretary, stop height. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. At this note, it's time to cover the Honorable Commissioner. Please, while the Honorable Commissioner is still allowing us a little more time to put ourselves much better and much together, please, I didn't tell anybody, I didn't tell any of us that to be handling this microphone together with me is Ewe of TCI. Ewe, sorry that I seem to have drowned you all this while. Please come forward and continue with the proceedings of this day, please. May we clap for Ewe, please.
Good morning, distinguished and gentlemen. At this point, we would like to take our goodwill messages. We have quite a couple here. I think we are all present here, except His Royal Highness who is on his way. So the first goodwill message will be from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, to be presented by Dissemination, the Senior Program Officer, Family Planning. Can we have this goodwill message, please?
I'm looking to stand on existing protocols. My name is Dr. Tunde Shegun, the Interim Senior Program Officer, Family Planning at the Nigeria Country Office of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, who are the funders of the Challenge Initiative in Nigeria and partner to the government of Nigeria. The Bill is a non-profit foundation fighting poverty, disease, and inequity around the world with the realization that we cannot achieve our goals on our own. We therefore work together with businesses, governments, and non-profit organizations, with each partner playing a specific role in accelerating progress. The vision of the foundation is for a Nigeria where health system actors, traditional and religious leaders, and communities work together to continuously improve the quality of primary health care in Nigeria and nurture demand for and use of services. Over the last 4 years, we have witnessed with pride how your state has evolved in taking center stage in leading and driving implementation of high-impact family planning prevention in partnership with the Challenge Initiative. This is true testament of our belief that when state governments are equipped and adequately supported, they can lead and drive their own change. Locally led development is the future, and the future is now. On this auspicious occasion of your state's graduation and transition to family planning program self-reliance, I want to congratulate you and wish you well as you take these innovations to scale. By obtaining graduation status, your state is now a center of excellence and learning, and we look forward to future collaborations. I also want to thank and congratulate the Challenge Initiative team for having demonstrated over the years strong experience implementing programs in Nigeria and a thorough understanding of scale, sustainability, lasting partnership with states, and innovative financing models in reproductive health and adolescent and youth sexual reproductive health. I wish you all very fruitful deliberations at this graduation event. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much. Of BNGL. Up next is a goodwill message from Kojo Loku, the Executive Director of the Challenge Initiative Global.
Your Excellency, Honorable State Minister of Health Officials, Honorable State Finance for Development Agency officials, Agents, development partners, TCI officials, and other partner agencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all for the cause of select. I bring you greetings from the Challenge Initiative headquarters at the Gates Institute at the Johns Hopkins University of Public Health in Baltimore. And I also bring you greetings from all the 108 geographies that are implementing TCI's approaches in Africa and Asia. They bring you messages of congratulations on the great achievements in your program in your state. My name is Kojo Loku. I'm the Executive Director of the Challenge privilege to join me for this all important event as we take stock of our achievement and set new heights for ourselves. TCI joined IGG about 4 years ago, and you sat in the driver's seat and led this business and legal approach to improve family planning indicators in your state. I know initially TCI's methodology of supporting from behind was new, but sooner than later, we got into the rhythm of it. We at TCI believe this is how development of systems should be. That development, partners, support from behind as the beneficiary geography or state leads in. It has been a fruitful partnership, and we have seen the state take on the high impact interventions, build the required capacities, and work on improving the family planning indicators. A lot will be said today about those details, and so I will not belabor that. I would however like to address 5 points that I'd like to leave with you. The first one is the importance of leadership, good management, and coordination. These 3 things are the backbone of a successful public health intervention. That is why TCI put a lot of emphasis and support in this area. And the state has demonstrated excellent leadership, good management, and coordination. My request to you is maintain it, support it, make sure that it's front and center. Technical capacity is important, but technical capacity without leadership, good management, and coordination will fall flat in its face. So I really encourage you to uphold these 3 areas in delivering the expected or maintaining the successes that we've achieved. The second one is resources. Kudos to the state for making family planning resources available during this period and ensuring that there's a budget line item for family planning. Continue to do that. We hope that you will continue to increase the amount of these budget line items for family planning as the years go by. Above all, we do hope that these resources are spent in the most efficient way to improve our family planning indicators. The third thing I'd like to underscore is that with the transformation that we have seen in the frontline LGUs, please step up the diffusion to the other LGUs. It's important that these major transformations in the LGUs and family planning be sent to all the corners of the state. And the capacity has been built at the state level and at the LGA level that we can export it to all the other LGAs as well. The fourth one is that the business unusual platform of TCI has demonstrated its ability to layer on other primary healthcare areas. And therefore, we as TCI will be working hard to see that we can layer on other primary healthcare areas on family planning as family planning has been successful in the state. And so we will be having those joint conversations moving forward. And as we are able to attract resources to do that, we'll be in touch and see how we can layer on other primary healthcare areas to strengthen primary healthcare in the state. And the fifth, which is the last and not the least, is that as TCI steps back and the state takes full charge and with this intervention, we will be working with you to continue to track impact and your successes. Anytime that we see you identify gaps for which you need some technical input, please reach out to us. We once we have forged this relationship, we will continue to remain a strong partner to development in your state. Once a TCI member, forever a TCI member. And therefore, we hope that as we move on, our relationship will continue to develop and it will be much stronger than has been in the past few years. Once again, I'd like to congratulate you all and congratulate the state and its leadership for a fantastic job in bringing the state to this point in its family planning indicators.
Thank you very much. Can we put our hands together for Kujunleku, Executive Director, TCI Global. Thank you very much, sir, for that wonderful message. Up next is good message from Johns Hopkins Center for Communication Programs to be presented by Mikali Kioka, the Nigerian team lead. Thank you.
Wonderful greetings. I am so honored to be with you. And on behalf of the entire Johns Hopkins University Center for Communication Program, TCI, our global family says congratulations to you on successfully reaching this wonderful milestone journey. Over the past few years, I've watched in awe as we have come together as partners tirelessly for our hearts, our minds, and energy into improving the quality of democracy. It has taken an incredible amount of hard work and sacrifice and action. And even through the COVID-19 pandemic, none of this came. And so our deepest gratitude goes out to everyone who has stood behind the innovative, impactful TCI model over the past 2 years. Those who have served as leaders, guides, and mentors, we say thank you. And those who have done such incredibly hard work in the communities and the health facilities, we say thank you. At TCC, we're strong believers in partnership and in walking hand in hand. At TCC, we're strong believers in being evidence-driven and being willing to learn as we go. I believe that it's because we together embody these values that we improve access to and improve the quality of family planning services. And so we are so incredibly proud of you and celebrate you that you changed the family planning plan. And so once again, on behalf of the entire Johns Hopkins University Center for Communication Program family, we say congratulations to you all on successfully reaching this incredible milestone. To all our partners, we say thank you for choosing to walk with us in partnership and for being willing to achieve so much together. And to the TCI project team, we are so incredibly proud of you and celebrate.
Thank you very much. That was a good message from JHUCCP. Before we take the next good message, we want to acknowledge the presence of the representative of the PEMSEC Ministry of Information. Madam, please, you're welcome. We also want to acknowledge the presence of our very strong ally in our FP work in the ministry, the SOMIL Program Manager, Dr. Mrs. Obi Uchebu. You're welcome, Madam. I also want to acknowledge the presence of our media partners, the National Lights, the Nation's Newspaper, and Anambra Broadcasting Service, Radio and Television. You're welcome, please. Thank you very much. Right away, I would like to invite Dr. Victor Igaro, the man on whose shoulders lies all the work we do in Nigeria, the one that takes the blame, takes the shame, and of course, when we succeed, celebrates with us. Please, I usher one and only Dr. Victor Igaro, Director, TCI Nigeria, for his good message. Thank you very much.
The Honorable Commissioner, Anambra State Ministry of Health, Executive Director, Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, the Permanent Secretary, Anambra State Ministry of Health, other permanent secretaries, directors from allied ministries and departments and agencies. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly allow me to stand on the existing protocol. I am not used to giving long speeches, and I think that the occasion is one that does not necessarily call for long speeches. So I want to start by, first of all, congratulating Anambra State for such a huge milestone. When we started this partnership 4 years ago, 2018, we had a lot of skepticism. The state wasn't sure about how this partnership was going to evolve because we started with our business unusual mantra. And for a very long time, development programs have been done a certain way. But we are happy to see that through an open a partnership that is characterized by accountability, openness, and friendship, we have been able to achieve so much for the good people of Anambra State. I also want to thank my colleagues that have stayed relentless, steadfast through this journey, going through all of the pains, going through all of the upheaval, to surmount the challenges that we've experienced, but most importantly, building and nurturing good partnerships and friendships. We have created good relationship with the state that we are hoping to consolidate in the future. And like we always say, this is graduation. This is not end of projects. This partnership continues, and we are hoping that in the future there will be bigger opportunities to collaborate and work together. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and God bless Anambra.
Thank you very much, our dear country director of the Challenge Initiative. Once again, we very much appreciate you. Thank you. Please, one person will have to, very important person will have to join us on the high table. And then this ushers, yeah, and that is our own who doubles also as the head of department, pharmacy department in Chukwemeka University Teaching Hospital, Amaku, Oka. She will be representing the former Honorable Commissioner for Health, Dr. Joe Akabike. Please, a better round of applause. I will tell you why she deserves a better round of applause. But that will not be now. Please, while we make haste to create time for Honorable Commissioner to address us, may I also have the honor of requesting that Honorable Commissioner for Health, via our agenda today, has 3 rules to perform. The first is to give us a keynote address as the owner of the Ministry of Health. The second is to present awards to some of our own persons, brothers and sisters, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that have in the course of the last 3 years distinguished themselves in family planning services. Honorable Commissioner will have to present award to them and then launch a document we have here, which we call a costed implementation plan for the family planning services going forward in Anambra State. Honorable Commissioner does not have the pulse of Anambra State government, but we know he has the greatest link to His Excellency, the Governor of the state, more than each and every one of us here. And so we may be requesting you, sir, to make some commitments in support of family planning services going forward in Anambra State. It may not necessarily be financial, but it can be committed enough to charge us to do more out there in the field in family planning services for our people. So the council have given me an order to introduce to all of us once again the man who is driving the affairs of the Ministry of Health at the moment, the man who is laden with a lot of information, and the man who has gone to several worlds and conquered and deserved the position of the Honorable Commissioner for Health and Anambra State. Please, Honorable Commissioner, Dr. Apam Ben Obidike, may you please speak to our people.
Good afternoon, everybody. I told the Honorable Commissioner, Dr. Obidike, probably when we end the our section, if we are going well, you can address us, address me as Honorable. but I'm working so hard to ensure that at least at the end of my appointments, I use people to address me as honorable. Thank you. So I want to start by thanking, welcoming my immediate right here. I have the TCI country leader, that is Dr. Igalo, my very good friend. We just met today, but we bonded so well. He's my very good friend from Edo State. Probably I'll tell you why you're my brother from Edo State. So my immediate left, I have my as Chief Executive Officer, yes, of Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development, who I always disturb, even midnight. I'm sure you will want me to reduce it. So my right after the TCI director, I have my able AMSEC, very dedicated, the hardworking man, and I'm very lucky to have him as my AMSEC. Thank you, Mr. Linus. I want to say that when they were calling on people on the high table, they didn't call my director of nursing services. And I said it's not possible because family planning cannot be achieved without our beautiful sisters. I insisted she must be called to this high table because they are the ones that make it happen. Thank you, my elder director of nursing services. My sister, Dr. Uche, who when I saw you here, I said, have you finished the tax I gave you? That was what came to my mind. But because I gave a serious tax that will probably very few minutes will continue from it here because there's no time to achieve the changes we need in the health sector. And everybody here, my DPRs, I always disturb. And everybody, I know I may not be able to call you by name, but I appreciate you and welcome you to this occasion. Then I must read so that we'll be able to know what TCI have done for the state. When I was discussing with the leaders that came in this morning, I told them that they are not leaving the state. Rather, we are closing a small door to open up a bigger door. And they assured me they will do that, because we need them to continue the good work they're doing. And when one of the people that gave good message was talking before, he mentioned three things that's very essential for us to produce results in this game. Talk about leadership, which Anambra states we have given. He talked about coordination, which we are very sure that we're producing in the state. They talk about the good management, which we all have in Anambra. So with this, I'm optimistic that this program will come in a bigger way, and I'm so happy that we'll have all that. Then the neutral to any definitely going to expand to the other local governments. They have been able to work in 11 local governments. Am I right? So we have 21 local governments. I'm sure that we must expand it to the 21 local governments so that this public program will reach every nook and cranny of the state. So that's what we are producing. We must do that because family planning is essential in everything we do in health. My doctor here, the chief executive of primary healthcare, enumerated the need for family planning, and there's no need for all you people on it, but she mentioned this so well. So, as I said, I'm delighted to be the one giving this welcome ceremony remark today. Despite the various time schedule, everybody who came, I appreciate you and thank you so much for coming. The challenge initiative to mark family planning projects, dissemination, and graduation in Anambra State. Yes, the word is carefully chosen because it's not existing. Graduation and also sort of evolving into a bigger program. That's what I thought. Although I was not at the genesis of this, obviously, government is a continuum. And I was not here when it started, but I've been briefed, that's the truth, by Dr. Abba and always brief me about this program. And I've read more about it and know that it's something that has benefited our people. So thank you so much, my corporate director. Because the impact and I've been briefed about the activities of their 3.5 years, almost 4 years, before they enter into the state. The state family planning program has no partner supporting it. So we thank you again for partnering with us on this. The little we do in family planning program was through the federal support of both the federal and state ministries of health. The journey of many lives begins with a step. As they say, this journey with TCI started in 2018 when TCI showcased their demand-driven model and requested for the expression of interest with the State Ministry of Health under the able leadership of our former commissioner, Dr. Joe Akabike, opted in to receive the technical assistance, knowledge transfer, and co-financing strategy to scale up proven high impact intervention in the state family planning program using the TCI business unusual model. The TCI on entering into the state in July 2018 selected with on the north and south. We know where on the south, north and south is Aguata, Oka South, Idemili North, Nnewi North, and Obaro, and 13 health facility to demonstrate this model, but later extended to 11 local governments, which include Idemili South, and Orchard. They included an Orchard here, but I don't know whether it's true because that's where I'm from. Probably they included it so that we'll be happy about it, but I require much about it. So Oyi and Oruba South and 45 health facilities. The facility supported were 2 tertiary institutions, 1 state and 1 federal, 2 secondary institutions, and 41 primary health centers, making a total of 45 health facilities. I'm so happy the primary health facilities have the highest number because for all to get universal health coverage, our primary health care centers must be very functional. So thank you again for extending to multiple primary health centers. Thank you. The selection criteria were based on high volume sites from District Health Information System, DHIS2 data platform. Together, we inaugurated quality improvement team in all the selected facilities with the community as members of this team. The aim was to encourage community involvement, participation, ownership, and program sustainability. And some of these high impact interventions, they include the innovation and the equipping of 4 facilities to a standard primary healthcare standard, which my primary healthcare chief executive has said, who is using 72 hours makeover model. That is so fantastic. Thank you so much. They also conducted full site orientation on all the members of the facility staff to improve referral, display rumor and false minds and misconceptions, and by this increase the data level. Conducted in-reach service and supported the demonstration. Yeah, the in-reach services and supported the demonstration facility with the provision of consumables, making family service free of charge, available, affordable, and accessible, especially to the low income earners and group. Thank you for this. The development of family planning concept implementation plan, CIP, which was co-founded by the state, a 5-year policy document, which is a family planning program blueprint, which the state is leveraging on the TCI project dissemination. This activity is to run today, 21st of April 2022. Into the State Advocacy Core Group, which was registered under the Corporate Affairs Commission as Advocacy for Reproductive Health Initiative. Creation of separate budget line for family planning. The Advocacy Core Group masterminded the advocacy to create this separate budget line. Also, it instituted the Interfaith Forum, Social Behavioral Change Communication Technical Group, Working Group, SBCC, TWG, and the Media Forum. Some government officials, traditional rulers, and religious leaders, and influential members of the community were decorated as family planning champions. I must say this has actually helped people to accept family planning, and it's a very good initiative by you. Thank you for this. Training of community mobilizers. Community mobilizers were trained to help in the sensitization, mobilization, and referral system. This help create awareness of family planning services at all nooks and crannies of Anambra State. The history of Anambra State partnership and collaboration with TCI can never be erased in a hurry. TCI has done wonderfully well in the state, and the state has benefited immensely from TCI implementation of high impact using their business unusual strategy, which has helped greatly to improve family planning program indices. And the state is one of the modern centers of excellence to showcase the TCI business unusual model and learning hub for other states and health programs. I wish we can together consolidate on the progress so far made and accelerate the sustainability of this progress, which you have assured me and the state, represented by our Apple governor, Professor Charles is also eager. So the assurance I have it, and I will take it to him that you people have assured us of continuous partnership in this state. Anambra State, as the right of the nation, will always remain the right to other states as far as this progress is concerned. We shall on this day and on this great occasion launch the state hosted implementation plan CIP for family plan and recognize very especially our own sons and daughters, brothers and sisters who have patriotically contributed so much to the state's success in the TCI with family planning services in Anambra State. Once again, I welcome everybody, especially the TCI team from Abuja, led by my very good friend and brother, Dr. Igalo, and Dr. Nico. Dr. Nico is there, and Dr. and Mrs. Dr. Yeah, thank you. You are being recognized, which all of us peacefully deliberated, with all of us with peaceful deliberation and a safe trip on our return to our different destinations. To the glory of God and good of all mankind, I wish to declare this occasion open. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner, for the profound remarks given to us. But the instruction we receive, Honorable Commissioner, is that you may not even sit for too long before you proceed to launch the document to have the accompanied by other members of the high table. TCI, please, all is set to launch the document. And then shortly after launching of the document, we begin to recognize. Okay, Honorable Commissioner, sir, we as TCI in partnership with Anambra State Ministry of Health have a couple of documents that we want you to launch and disseminate today. Topmost on our list is the State Family Planning Costed Implementation Plan. It's like our family planning Bible for the next 5 years. This was supported by the Challenge Initiative, and the state through SUMI funded the printing of these documents to declare demonstration of partnership that works. Furthermore, we have our Chronicles of Impact, TCI's achievements in the last 3.5 years in Anambra State for your launch as well. We also have our playbook. Please pardon our technologies. It simply means a manual on how to understand what TCI's business unusual is all about and how you can adapt it to suit your space. And so this morning, it's a singular honor and privilege to respectfully invite the Honorable Commissioner and his entourage and team to come to the side table to officially launch these vital documents for the good of the people of Anambra State and in service to humanity. Honorable Commissioner, sir. Okay.
Hello. Okay, on behalf of our Apple governor, who is interested in the health sector, passionate about the progress of the health sector and the improvement of the health of our state, Professor Soludo, I wish and with my team here at the high table to unveil these books and the TCI story book and also the CIP, and more interestingly, the unusual business model. Unusual model, because I need to also know about it more. So I unveil this to the glory of God and to serve our people more. Thank you.
The CIP first. Yes, so we take group picture. Yeah, high table team. Then we proceed to the chronicles of impact. Concept implementation plan for family planning. 2021 to launched this 21st day of April 2002. Thank you very much. Next is the chronicles of impact. The chronicles of impact and the TCI playbook will launch up next. Launch of TCI playbook and chronicles of impact. Will into our lives and will be referred to when we do our family planning programming and interventions in our and community. Thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner, sir. Dr. Kemezie, Frank. You are going to go. Yes. No.
Very critical for the general development of our society, family. One is one of the pillars of health, care, prevention, to say a healthy family is a healthy nation. Not get it right in terms of family planning. Then you're not getting it right.
Society, family. Family planning is one of the pillars of health, care, prevention. We say a healthy family is a healthy nation. If we don't get it right in terms of family planning, then we may not get it right in terms of the health of the nation.
A family should be able to plan the number of children they will want to have, and this is very important for the health of the woman. You know, the woman needs time to recover from one pregnancy to the successive one.
Family planning empowers the woman. A one adage in our place says that a hen with a lot of chicks cannot run. As if the household is okay, the community is okay, the nation is okay.
Before TCI came, we had some challenges ranging from poor acceptance of family planning methods, religious and cultural differences, and the fact that the state was not very supportive of family planning. It was like at the back burner of health intervention and family health.
Family planning in Anambra State was like an offer. We were trying, but we had a lot of challenges. We have no standards family planning clinic setting in the state. We have limited resources. There was no separate budget line for family planning. It was lumped into the RH component. So everything was put together and we have only one budget code. We don't have trained personnel and men were not involved. Last mile distribution to the STPs wasn't easy for us. So at times we will have some stockouts at the service delivery point. And the issue of user fees was stopping our client from accessing the family planning services. Sensitization was very poor at the community level. And then we don't have consistent family planning supportive supervision to know what is happening on the field. We have a lot of myths and misconceptions about family planning.
Behavioral change is one of the most challenging things, telling people to accept what they did not believe in. Before now, people used to have 8, 10 children, and there is this belief that when you have a children up to 12, they will kill a goat for you. So telling them to have 3, 4 children, and for you to space your children, they won't believe you like that.
The partnership with TCI has been very rewarding. They were able to train a lot of health workers on long-acting family planning methods.
TCI came and showcased their demand-driven model. Their program implementation is quite different from other partners. We are meant to be at the driver's seat. There is this activity they did, which I called the TCI Magic, the 72 hours makeover. They renovated and equipped 4 facilities within 72 hours. I've never seen a thing like that. We also developed the cluster implementation plan, which is the blueprint that every partner will rely on in family planning.
Do what to sensitize women of childbearing age about this, acceptance, and testing to that.
Now, men is no longer there because it's one of the things that scare people away. The interfaith also use their pulpits to talk to their congregations or to their members about family planning.
Like in my own church, I incorporated family planning as part of their activities. Any meeting they have, they must speak about that.
They train a lot of service providers. Now in the health facility, you cannot say that there's no provider in it. So when a woman comes to that health facility, the woman will get access. She'll be cancelled and she'll make a choice.
TCI came with 2 key information I love: how to improve our access without affecting the quality of service we give.
They sponsored me to attend the 5th family planning.
2 key information I love: how to improve our access without affecting the quality of service we give.
They sponsored me to attend the 5th family planning conference that was held at Sheraton Hotel, Abuja. So it was actually a learning platform. And after that, I returned back to the state. I was part of the advocacy call group, the SPCC and Social and Behavioral Change and Communication Technical Working Group. So these are things that I would say really added a lot of value into my life.
Under TCI, we formed the SBCC. SBCC is actually community driven. We have people in all the facets of the society operating at the grassroots, and that is where you have the people. It has helped us to permeate the society. It has helped us to sensitize more people. Again, TCI brought a kind of template for monitoring and evaluation. You calibrate what you do. You're able to assess yourself and assess people working with you. So I think to that extent, it has helped us to even gauge the extent to which we have reached out to people.
TCI made me to be confident as a service provider. When you're talking about family planning, you are sure of what you are saying.
We now have a separate budget line for family planning with the help of TCI.
You need to be confident as a service provider. When you're talking about family planning, you are sure of what you are saying.
We now have planning with the help of TCI. We have registered with CAC. If they leave, we will continue. We continue to do advocacy, sensitization, and create awareness about family planning.
Our contraceptive preference rates improved a lot because of the programs that TCI have implemented in the state. And this is something that we've measured over time. There were other services that improved, not just our FP services. TCI forced us to make sure that we lift up to our promises. So whatever we budgeted for in FP, we fulfilled through the CIPs. Looking back in the previous years, we never had it this good. We've never actually shown this strong commitment. TCI really, they were great partners, they did a lot of great jobs, and they were very courageous, very bold in pursuing through their program, very respectful of the states, very respectful of the state laws and the terms of the contract, the agreement that we have.
We always say that TCI is business unusual. It's not just a funky mantra, but really TCI is business unusual across many frontiers. The first is that unlike many development programs where the programs are designed and taken to the states or taken to the beneficiaries, TCI implements a co-creation model where government will have to demand for technical assistance. They will have to demonstrate that they have a need. They will have to demonstrate that they have the readiness for impact. They will also have to demonstrate that they have the financial capability and commitment to actually lead and drive implementation. The second thing is that under the TCI partnership, the state government lead and drive implementation. Another thing that makes us very unique is that we use real-time data for decision making. So these are some of the things that make TCI business unusual.
It helped me a lot for my family. My husband used to fight because of sex, but since I did it, there's peace in my home.
I've been hearing about the family planning. It's the nurse actually that advised me it's better I do the family plan, and it's helping me. So instead of getting my husband to anytime he wants, we will now meet as husband and wife.
I can think that it's better you talk to men too, because it's men that will encourage their wife to go and do it. So I encourage other women around me that it's good. But for me, I didn't see anything bad. I didn't see any bad effect on it.
Group, we want to recognize and say a big thank you to SBCC Technical Working Group. We want to say a big thank you and recognize Anambra State Interfaith Forum here represented. And also we want to say a big thank you and recognize our Family Planning Media Forum. Can you please give yourselves a round of applause? In that way, we would like to respectfully return proceedings to the Honorable Commissioner, who will present awards to deserving persons that have been of great help and impact to the family planning response at Anambra State. Afterwards, the Director, TCI, Dr. Victor Igaru, will present an award to the ministry and to the agency. Thank you very much.
Please. Okay. The awardees for today's function, in this manner, they will present themselves to the high table and receive their awards. These are individuals that have distinguished themselves in a very unique manner in the family planning services in Anambra State. They include the former Honorable Commissioner for Health, Dr. Vincent.
Anybody to pick the award for him? Okay, we'll proceed to the permanent secretary is here to receive the award on behalf of the former commissioner, Dr. Vincent Ogochukwu Kopala Ifechukwu Amas.
Okay. Also to receive the same award for the former commissioner to Dr. Joakadi. Dr. Odegeli Uchebo. Please come forward and receive the award for Dr. Joe Akadi. Also to proceed and receive an award is my own former boss, whom we have recognized before now, but we are told that he's only welcoming. Before us here now is him. I'm talking about no other person than Dr. Onyekimbe Uchechukwu. My director, please proceed and receive the award.
are some family planning. The thank you to a friend. May I, at this point, apologize for my permanent secretary for a serious omission here. The permanent secretary, Minister of Health, Mr. Linus Wanko, Sir, KSJ, ought to have received an award shortly before now. Therefore, please, you may have to proceed and accept our apology to receive an award that is coming a bit late. Is there a round of applause for the moment? I'm delighted to be the one to present this award. So you will be connected to small one in application to your female contribution to the advancement of family planning in Anambra State. To come forward immediately is our own Executive Secretary and CEO, Anambra State Family Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Also, we have the director to present the award from our contribution for the advancement of family planning. To join Dr. Ezekemo is Dr. Simeon Olebechi, every represented by Dr. Okeke to represent an award of excellence for the State Health Insurance Agency. Dr. Okeke, please. Award, so you will represent a very close friend and hard work presenting the contribution of his contribution to the advancement of family planning. Thank you so much. To come forward is Mrs. Edith Watubu, our own head of Department Planning, Research and Statistics.
I'm delighted and excited at the same time to present the US Travel Award to one of my very dedicated staff, Mrs. Ikoman Watubu, for her contribution to the advancement of family planning in Anambra State. Thank you so much. Also, to meet our own 71-year rights program manager, Dr. Adeluchi. Please produce and keep your own award. On behalf of TCI, we participate from different applications. I'm excited and delighted to present this award to a very hardworking, difficult, committed staff of the ministry, the company manager, Anambra State, contribution to the advancement of family planning in Anambra State. It is time to call Dr. Lemuel to do something and receive an award for excellence.
also to receive the same recognition is Mrs. Ewozo Stella. Papa. So Stella for her obvious objective. To come forward to receive the same recognition is Mrs. Mojebu Udodere. To come forward is okay though. Chairman, please come forward and receive the honor certificate of recognition. Also to receive the same recognition is Mr. Franklin Chizoba, the one in charge of our HMIX in the state. Chizoba, please. I present this certificate of recognition to you, Chizoba, for your contribution to consequence program. Another serious omission was done here. Please, please forgive us for calling you up late. That come long before now to receive your own certificate of recognition. Please, you must tell me you have pardoned me. Please, Juliet, they have to come forward and come receive his own recognition. That is, hope they are doing Juliet. Please come forward. Hope they are doing Juliet. Where is she? They have to come forward to receive on behalf of Dr. Chinene Ibene. It's time to recognize the interfaith forum. That have said they will support family planning. And in the list we have there is Advocacy on Reproductive Health Initiative Nigeria. Reverend, please come forward. This one is our serious award for certificate. The speakers and Media Forum. Advocacy on the Progressive Health Initiative Nigeria, Anambra. Please come forward. Media Forum, please. Media Forum, are you here? Media Forum. The last but not the least, FBCC Technical Working Group. FBCC, please. FBCC, I don't want to behavior change. Okay. Would you receive it on behalf of FBCC Technical Working Group? Please. With the instruction of the Honorable Commissioner for Health, my dear Permanent Secretary, the Honorable Commissioner is requesting that you come forward and receive an award or certificate of excellence for TCI. Please, we will stand for you, please. We will stand for you, great.
On behalf of the Community in Nigeria, I'm very happy to present this certificate of partnership to the Anambra State Ministry of Health for its leadership in advancing family planning program in Anambra.
May we also call on Executive Secretary Anambra State Public Health Agency to please come forward and receive an award from TCI Director.
On behalf of the Challenge in Nigeria, I'm happy to present this certificate of successful partnership to the Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency. And this is for its leadership in advancing family planning program in Anambra State.
Please, our platforms, the Interfaith Forum, ACG, SBCC, and Media Forum should get ready for their Google messages. To be rightly informed that we have the big masquerade from National Lights, Sachuka, can we please rise for recognition, please? You're welcome, sir. Thank you for all invitation. Thank you. Can we want to invite the we want to invite the chairman of SBCCTWG, Prince Chris Azor, for his opening message, please. Put your hands together for him. ACG chairperson, chairman, please get ready. Let's welcome Prince Chris Azor, SBCCTWG. Thank you. Honorable Commissioner for Health, the ES, members of Parliament for the People Person, my honorable counsel,
Please, actually, we are from the civil society. I'm not very good at political. My own traditional members of on the high table. The ABCC family, ladies and gentlemen. As chairman of SBCC, we are here to show solidarity and appreciation, first of all, to the government of Anambra State, for allowing us to have partnership with this program. Because if the government had not acceded to the advocacy, maybe we will not be here today. So we are quite grateful as a people, as a group. As I thank the government, we thank all other agencies that actually partner with us. And again, to show action solidarity to the TCI. We've said it in so many forums, showing appreciation for what we have learned, for what we feel we're going to learn. And we don't feel very good that TCI will be leading us. Because one thing we get, or we're taking away from our partnership with TCI, is that introduction of English. Say it this one, because before now we knew about outreaches. They came in to say that even as we are doing, we should be doing English. And for us in the society and actually in SBCC, it's something that goes deeper in taking us to where we are. So this is to show solidarity and to show appreciation for all that have been done. But I know, as today we hail this year and the government, the largest room in this entire world is that room for improvement. So as Oliver too, we are asking for more from this land, asking for more from the government of Anambra State, and asking for more of ourselves. I want to thank you.
Thank you very much, Chris Giselle, Chairman, SBCC Division. Up next, Advocacy and Productive Health Initiative, Anambra. Let's welcome Mr. Anambra, please, for his good message.
The Honorable Commissioner, the Permanent Secretaries, people, members of the high table, the meeting will stand on existing protocols. SCC, the Productive Health Initiative, as registered, is an advocacy call established by TCI. I want to use this opportunity to express my kind feeling of thanks and appreciation for giving us opportunity as advocacy group comprising of people from different communities, stakeholders, both state and non-state actors, coming together, where in fact rather training both within and outside the country, with commitment, constructive and established trained on core advocacy group. So I want to appreciate them. I thank the government, the Ministry of Health, and the team that comprises this TCI, that's the Challenge Initiative, for giving us such an opportunity, making it available for us, and granting us to be so committed in this advocacy group. So I want to use this opportunity to express my gratitude on behalf of all the ACC members to TCI initiative. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anambra. Up next, Chairman, Intergroup Forum, Chief Governor Orlando, Reverend. Put your hands in.
The members of the High Table, the Honorable Commissioner for Health, people okay for the second. Thank you for coming. The Interfaith Forum comprises of Pentecostal, Anglican, and the Muslim. We thank God for TCI, who came some 4 years ago, I suppose, to challenge our challenges. We just gossiped about them some few minutes ago. They came with wonderful packages, and we thank God for the effort of the coordinator. They started well, and today they are ending well. I want to thank God for you on behalf of the Interfaith Forum Anambra State. We are going to miss you, even though we know we are still with you. We want to believe that the work you have started in this state will continue. Will continue. I want to ask God to sustain your effort and make all things work for His glory. Thank you for part of the development of this state, and thank you for what you have done. God bless you.
Please apologies to all those who have goodwill messages to give us. The Honorable Commissioner is becoming worried due to his tight schedule. He must live up to other things he has in his programs. But before the Honorable Commissioner leaves, may I please call on our own father. Our own father, the one who has so much been supportive of health and disease programs in Anambra State. Particularly, family planning has brought him today. So, he's a family planning champion. He's a family planning coordinator. He's a family planning giver. A round of applause for you, please. And I'm talking about no other person than Iwe Sir. Listen, bro, Iwe Sir. It has a meaning. Iwe Sir Bennett Izuchukwu Emeka JP Okebo Umwe. Iwe, please.
Ebe anyị ekele m biko ka akwụrụ ọkụ ebe eme for our brand new Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afam Ben Udike. And I can not being a always actually the not very I can about the when I said we don't know Jesus. Because even an Papa, we Makana Oyamano even Gama health is wealth. So Bob Nani health, Bob Nani Bob Namasalari, Odo Naka Wokudoke, Pia, Boge, what is it after near? Muama Boge, Makana, from Buddha, Didelis, and Boxer. I know another government function, and will a doctorate training from office. So I believe that some of us, Emily, advise the man here. I got the government to say about so even I'm not going to make a even new that my and the Honorable Commissioner for Health bụrụ na o setụsie down, the permanent secretary na ndị ọzọ that are top of our general hospitals. But some of our general hospitals, ụfọdụ a na-akọ mmiri ya kwesị ọhụrụ na amarọ a na-akọ akụ ndị na-arụ ebe a wetụla ebe a sị ebe a na-akọ nri. Ụfọdụ agwọ na-alịbatasị na wọ ọsọ ọbịa tụrụ ebe niile. Na nwere general hospital ugwu ewu wee maatụ. Anaghị ebe a karịrị akarị, amaghị ngwa bụ ndị obodo na-eprotect ya. Ọ bụ mgbe fensị ya dara, nwa wepụta meshin ndị mkpọchasị ego niile kpochasị ya ọdị ọcha. Ọ bụ mgbe gọọmenti bịara na-emesi ihe si na ga-eme landscaping. Ha nọdụrụ elu ya na-aga eme gọọmenti plan wee pụọ. Na ndị obodo, mgbe anyị amakapụrụ gọọmenti ka ha mesie ebe niile, through my own effort, I was able to get the money from America. I put a lot of hospital equipment, my drugs, being here at the hospital. Kita, Monabana Papalo, Kabia goes here, nursing quarters, about 2 nursing quarters there back. I was here so that I can not society now at the hospital. I'm about the communities in your general hospital in Anambra. About week, the government very busy hospital. And I get that sick, can the commissioner or the new to you? What will I have for even if it doesn't like general hospital life? General, you need to reach it. But the dollar I have to follow. Either come with me, or what I am going to. When I come from hospital management committee of my own community, but then I'm on it over. But I never petition with them. No, I got a call, and I petition to the commissioner or to the head of health to get on the book. So, I believe all my children, and the I'm a block on Umwe, Oga obodo ndị ọzọ gasị general hospital. That ma ihe biko ndị ọrụ oyibo ndị na-arụsị ọrụ na dị general hospitals. Kaba were obi Chineke wee na-arụ welite mmụọ ọba kapụrụ na na-abịa ọrụ oge niile maka na onye arụ na-abụọ ife ọ na-achọ bụ ife ọbụla a ga-eme arụ dị ya mma nwere ife ọzọ ọ na-achọ. Nwaanyị akpịbara zinye aka ka nkọra. So on the final note, the Honorable Commissioner, I congratulate you for your new appointment, and I also welcome you and commend you for this wonderful initiative that you and your ministry have started. God bless you and bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And it's time to allow the Honorable Commissioner to receive other assignments he has for the day. It's like he wants to say a few more things. Honorable Commissioner.
Okay. Thank you so much. All the protocols that exist at Patients Law, then the TCI, and I've been using for you. Thank you so much. I don't get opportunity away. I don't get a line as people. Can't get away for the way. It is not a way. That's not way because when we go young, I think so. So we are working on it. I'm about to then in terms of people. One of the challenges I have. We have started calling the hospital procedure. I have gone to almost 4 general hospitals and 3 primary health care centers of Anambra State. Since this is the 6th day of my in office, I do that. And the first time I went to know it was the reject. I didn't know we have any general hospital know. And probably I say it let it be on record. I didn't see any single human being there. No single human being there. I called my DA again, to post somebody there immediately. And he just responded to me about it. And the other general hospital Ichi, we went there, we didn't see anybody there. While we around 10 a.m. and the other general hospitals, I went on it yesterday, and the primary health care center we went, I'm a bit happy. Some of them are available in primary health care center. And even on Norbo, we went there, general hospital Norbo, and all the primary health centers in Norbo, and I visited even Norbo. We are doing something, but I will say it on air so that people will benefit. General hospital Norbo, we are able to make arrangements that every Thursday, a gynecologist, consultant gynecologist is going to consult there every Thursday. That's what we have started. And so, anywhere you go to that Norbo on Thursdays. If a woman, you will be attended by a consultant obstetric and gynecologist down to Norbo. That one has started and it will continue. And some of the things we are rolling out to make people coming to work or not coming to work, because we have almost 36, 38 general hospitals. We can't be everywhere, but we are bringing into a system that even I will sit in my office, I will know people that are working. So that is not a problem. We're utilizing the health sector, but we're probably what we call digital health units that will take care of this. Anambra State, Professor Soludo is prepared to give Anambra State the best help we can assume of in this country, even beyond, because we also partner with private health sector. I want to show you that our government has finalized arrangement to start what we call endoscopic investigation at general hospital. By probably before ending of next month, we open it. Endoscopy is going to be the best in general hospital you can offer in this part of the world. So, and we are going to make it affordable and available for people in general hospital. Endoscopy, when you go, you will have the right of packages, and we are partnering with some foreign groups like TCI. They were partnered with their part. Before in 90 days time, we are going to have a brand new oxygen plant at Omega. That oxygen will be separated to people around that general hospital as a secret. So these are the things the governor is doing, and we know about it going to general hospital. We are doing that. In fact, anytime you don't see my office, you know that I'm in one general hospital. And I go there on schedule. We are going to general hospital already. And already they are also doing similar things their people are doing. They have invested more. So because we are interested in doing what we call public community private partnership. We want to involve the community in order to give services to the people. We are not unaware of the challenges in the health sector, but we are unshakable because we know that we have what it takes to sort it out. Please, we want to assure the TCI, because we have other engagements today, that we will continue to grow from where people are, and the local governments are the ones that are involved. Now we will expand it to the 21 local governments, so that our people will get the services. We are committed to assisting in any form we could in order to ensure that health reaches to the poorest person in Anambra. And that's what the governor is interested in. Ensures universal health coverage, and we cannot achieve it without the partnership of my sister here, Trauma, and also my Asha people. And if we actually for you actually put an answer. And you can over you. When I don't know, go and so put your call for money, 100, you know, how to help. But yeah, that's possible. And opening Azo, so what we are initiating, we are bringing out is only health insurance, only one way to modify for
I'm on a pansec, I won't want the 20 of then we are going the 10, after we are going the 10. So I don't know with the conjunction with the PG. I want to know what we are having around. I'm going to do 5, 10, 2, 3. After that, you can't do that. You have money to enroll more than 200 people. So, if my position at the I'm saying the years we can know. Okay, so NSI will do, so the coverage in the village are too much, so that our people will get health coverage. What we are showing people that the primary health care general people will be functional, so that only our other hospital will make good quality service. So on this note, I don't know if we ever line up, but I'm legal academia. People is doing very well in terms of health. And that's why we're saying we're ready for more, and we're asking people to also continue to assist us. Thank you so much, and we'll continue to have a good celebration. I have other things to attend to now. Thank you. God bless you.
Please, where we invested for lead us to where we have a good program. Please let's do that. Honorable Commissioner, please. If I like to tonight, I have to lead us. I say okay. Distinguished participants, please, you may have to be seated.